Yeah, I have fast service. Can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me now?
We're recording.
Oh, really? Oh, snap. Hey, I need to go. I'll call you back later if I can. You know, this phone has been good to me for the past, what, 3 years now?
I think so.
Something like that. It was a pretty cool phone when I got it. But now, it's just slow. And it just doesn't work that way. Like, it lags just to go to the app. I wish there was something we can just do just to freaking destroy it without physically destroying it.
Wait a minute. I think I might have a solution for you.
Anything would help right now. What is that? Is that a keyboard controller?
It looks about it. I mean, it's bent like one. And rattles like one. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to fix my friend's problem. This right fucking here has an arsenal of tools. Not just any tools. I have viruses, not just for Windows, but for Mac, Linux, and Android.
And iOS.
Yep, and even a microwave just got a USB port and a screen.
Well, I'm pretty sure all my phones have screen. I've never seen one with a USB port.
It's on a touchscreen. It's got a touchscreen.
Hey, I know one of the refrigerators though. That USB port.
And it's got virtual machines, not just for Windows, but for Mac, Solaris, which I didn't know was an OS until yesterday. And then I have 5 different distributions of Linux, all with built-in hacking tools. Not just... See, like, you thought there was just hacking tools on here. No. I'm not even done with this thing.
I thought it was a keyboard controller.
I thought so too. Well, I bought it. This isn't even done yet.
Yeah. Don't you have, what, about 60% storage free on that thing?
Mm-hmm.
I think that would. I know last time I saw that, it had about 300 miles on it, didn't it?
Yep. Probably even 400. But that's not the best part. There's not just viruses and hacking tools on here. There are other tools. But I'm not going to mention those right now, because those aren't just for another video, that's for a whole other thing.
So, stay tuned, subscribe, and ring that little bell icon. See our future videos.
Yep.
So
There's going to be lots of them.
So this thing should be fixed in no time, right?
Pretty much.
I really need to get back to business. I need to call him back.
You could say it's fixed.
I need to call him back.
It's going to do something.
So I need this phone fixed. I need it to where the screen is black and not daggone white, because
I have just the thing for that.
Alright, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's get down to business, ladies and gentlemen.
And this here, if you're wondering what we're using an OTG cable or the Go cable, micro USB to USB-A. So there you go.
Alright. Now, this thing, when I first plugged it in, I had to unzip a whole bunch of files, 445 of them. So,
It's gonna take a minute.
it's going to take a minute. So I apologize for any wait times. We can't edit it out, so... Not yet at least, but...
Yeah, we're still in the
We'll
works.
put an annotation to where you can skip it. So, let's plug this thing in. Which, by the way, this is kind of inconvenient, but we're going to make it work.
Well, it's 2019. I mean, most phones don't even have a headphone jack, so you gotta use dongles. Just get used to it. Oh, it's working.
Yep, it's got a little orange light on it.
Light's on.
My little keyboard controller's working. Oh, it's already unzipped on that flash drive.
You gotta unzip it to the phone.
Okay, I'm just now noticing this. There isn't just malware. There is Trojans, adware, and a whole bunch of stuff.
But you're the one that made the flash drive. So I don't think he knows everything that's on that flash drive.
And we have a whole bunch of viruses on here.
Maybe I should explore the flash drive and see what other
This isn't the flash drive to put that stuff on.
So he has a flash drive, but it's not this particular one. Let me guess, it's a 512 gig one?
Actually, I don't use a flash drive anymore. I use cloud storage. 50 gigabytes with Mega. That was unsponsored, by the way. But, you know, you should really check out Mega. 50 gigabytes
50%.
of cloud storage. If you sign up right now. Right now.
I can tell.
But watch the video first. So before I get started, I have some viruses here that I know. They have names. But there's an unclassified folder with 108 items of viruses that I've never heard of.
So we don't know if they work.
They work, but I don't know what they do.
We haven't tried.
So what should we try first? Should we try adware to clog this thing up?
No, it's got enough of that on there already. Sorry, Spawn.
Brain test or ghost push sounds kind of cool. Let's try that.
Let's run it. See what it does.
It's got a little cool icon. You can't see it because even if I showed it to you, the video quality's so low. Sorry about that.
Yeah, well, in the future we'll have new camera equipment.
So, these don't have a name, they have numbers, but I'm going to try the first one.
You go there.
This is the brain test install.
Oh, it's at least installed. Oh, it's installed.
It's
Open.
installed. Time to run the virus.
Further ado.
It has crashed. It's not.
Oh, that was the antivirus.
So let's see what it did.
If the antivirus thing costs so much. Oh yeah, I forgot. The home button doesn't work, so you have to use the back button. You go to your home page.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to use the back button instead of the button.
Yeah.
This is 2019, we have to use the back button.
Yeah, it got wet and then it decided to...
Let's see what our little friend did. Probably nothing, but...
They're not even installed.
No, it's on.
They might be out of storage.
Brain test.
Oh boy, it's installed.
Keep stopping. Okay, that is a virus that does not work, so we're going to install it.
You might as well delete that thing off your flash drive.
I might keep it because I don't know.
Maybe it's just that version of Android. That don't work either. The only one that works.
Thing don't work.
The only thing that works is the back button. The app switcher don't work.
See, we're destroying this thing for a reason. Fixing it.
I got a fix for it. I got a fix for it, but I mean, it might not ever turn on.
Okay, let's try the other one.
It might be in some pieces.
There's a second brain test that has more storage taken up than the other one. This one probably will also crash.
But if y'all wondering if we're destroying my phone, no, we're not destroying my main phone. This is my old phone. I have an iPhone now, so we're good. This phone here is just... I stopped using this phone because it got so slow that I couldn't even open the contacts app, and I even tried resetting it and factory resetting it. So
Looks like I'm getting a call on my watch here. Fix that problem. So it turns out the second brain test is a game. Let's go to instructions. Use your left and right brain to solve a puzzle. I don't have a brain, so I can use either. The left and right, that's unfortunate, but oh well. The left and right sides of the brain process different paths. So let's play the little game.
So what does that do to the phone? Does it just does it free up RAM?
I don't know. Let's play a little game. Wrong. Wrong. How the fuck do you play this game?
I don't know.
Wrong.
I guess they're probably all wrong.
See, I told you I had no brain. What? No, how do you fuck? Okay, this is not a virus. It's a stupid game that no one knows how to play.
Well, it probably is a virus. It's probably a virus that's in here somewhere. No home button. I know sometimes if you spam the home button, it works sometimes.
Press the right button and it's checking info.
What is it checking?
I don't know.
Well, that's on the Google checking info thing. Press back. Keep pressing back, I guess.
Let's press share.
asking you if you want to exit it.
In all caps. This might be the make or break moment if it's a virus.
Press yes. Nothing.
It does nothing, so I don't know how that virus works.
It might not even be a virus. It might be a stupid
Might be a game they put on the flash drive just for fun. Okay, let's try the other ones.
He was probably half asleep drunk.
Exodus, that sounds cool. There's 3 of them.
Start with top, work your way down.
Guess so. Android contact scene. Android contact scene.
It's probably the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not using this one. Just you're not telling me what to do.
It's gonna start linking my contact up because there's probably still contacts on it. Because I haven't reset it since I used it. Since I got the new phone. I haven't reset it since then.
Rootnik malware.
No, malware.
What the fuck is this?
Malware's in your name. You know what's up.
Okay, I guess that's a code, not an actual thing. Persistent malware. There's one on here, and it says it's a malware. And it's 8 megabytes. And it looks like a camera app. You can't see it, but it looks like a little camera app icon.
I mean, anybody knows.
It's called Ideal Camera.
Maybe it might give you some better resolution pictures.
I mean, it might. It's worth a shot.
I mean, can't do anything bad.
Alright, let's open this. Okay, it's pretty basic looking.
At least got a wallpaper though.
Let's see what the camera does. Press the magic little allow button. Allow.
You don't allow everything, you know. Don't allow it, it won't.
Okay. It's got some crappy low quality. You can see. Got it.
720p resolution.
Pretty basic camera. I wouldn't recommend it. Try taking a photo. Flash.
At least that's flash.
That I didn't draw. Okay, I don't know. Face detection.
I turn the front
Okay, I'll leave it on the phone, but I don't know what it's going to do.
Wake up in the morning, it's probably like faster than ever.
Unclassified keys. Oh.
Now we're up in business.
Android malicious samples. These hopefully are the ones. They're only a few kilobytes. The first one is called Angry Birds Bonus Levels.apk. Now, if you've never played Angry Birds, then let me tell you, there is no bonus levels.
There is, I mean.
So, obviously, this is fake. And if it's fake, then it's a malware.
You know back in the day when we used to play that Angry Birds on the door tablet, and we always wanted more levels.
Yep.
And we like, there's no bonus level.
But maybe this is our solution. Maybe there's some bonus levels in the form of an application install file.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense, but I mean, it's worth a shot.
I mean, maybe it might clear up whatever's causing my phone to go slow.
And it's asking me to find accounts on the device. What it means.
Accounts? My Google account that's on there?
I'm sure it's nothing.
No.
It's asking me to install the Angry Birds bonus levels. I think we should.
Yeah, I think we should install it.
Cannot find valid Google account. Someone logged out. Or someone didn't log in. Because this doesn't have a Google account on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did log out.
So this one isn't going to work. But we have password saver.apk. This one is asking me access approximate location, which would be where we're sitting right now. Well, good thing this thing is in a registered phone and you can't find anything.
It does over Wi-Fi.
So it's not like Wi-Fi works. Read phone status and identity. This includes our very unique SIM card.
Which, well, the SIM card that was in that phone is now on my new phone, so.
Even though it's got one bar, but I don't know why that's there.
Because I put a fake SIM card in there. I just put a blank SIM card that I had.
Modify or delete SD card contents.
There's no SD card in there now because I took it out.
Let's install it and see what happens.
So yeah,
Open our little password saver.
that's the part of
This is asking for my email and my password to the email. So this would mean my Google account. But, you know, it's obviously to save my email in case I forget it. So I'm going to use the email I never use because I always forget the password. Okay. There's one. I use all of them. Stupid email. Should I really? I am going to use my student email because I don't use it anyways. I use my laptop.
This is school provided email, so I mean,
this means I won't be able to use Google Classroom, but that's overrated. We don't need that.
yeah.
So, plus I always forget my password to it. So.
We're too smart for that. I mean,
Oh, this is to create a profile. Should I use my email? Yeah, I'm gonna student class evaluation. That ain't my number anyways, so don't worry about that. What you heard was wrong.
that's his fake phone number. That's his phone number. That's his side phone number for his side chicks.
You should remember this password. Nevertheless, if you forget the password, the program will send it to your email.
Oh, well, that's good right there. Because I mean, don't you always have to ask the teacher what the password is?
Yep.
No matter, like, every time you have a computer, you have to like, what's I don't remember my password. No, I keep forgetting to write it down.
And the best thing about this is I won't even have to open the email to get the password. I can just ask my very handy office worker at the school who does nothing but sit there and play solitaire on her computers.
She really does.
Her name, I won't disclose, but apparently she's good at her job.
She's good enough to keep her job.
Yeah, she's been there for about,
Keeps school up and going.
I don't know how long she's been there, but
About 10 years. Ever since I was going there. She was there when I was there. She's still there now when you're there. I mean, she must be pretty good.
okay, I'm going to log back into this with my password I just created. Sign in. Yeah, I don't know what this thing does, but it did nothing, so I got that thing to work. Just went backward away. I'm gonna try one more. If it don't work, I'm gonna get mad. Oh boy. Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Yeah,
It's kind of uneventful, but
there's a part 2.
it's part 2. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
So we'll see you.
Click that big red subscribe button and click that little bell to the right of it. And you'll get some notifications when we upload videos. And also, stay tuned for the video coming after this. It involves a laptop.